guys ready to talk about Activision again? Oh, I know you guys are ready to talk about this game. Look, I admit it. We don't have to talk about this today. But it's funny. It's funny, so I have to feel like we got to talk about it. Activision looks like they're already prematurely celebrating the merger or them being bought by Xbox, however you guys want to, describe this. I know there's a few different ways people are describing this, but it looks like they're already doing it, man. Let's jump over here to Twitter. Let's read this. Won't be a long video, but we're going to talk about the funniness in this. So as you can see, Activision, this is from their official account, by the way. Let's open up just so you guys see I'm not capping. Yeah, see, their official account. They said, this is what pure coincidence looks like. Crash Bandicoot. Now, I know what you're thinking. Addict. How do we know they're talking about, the Activision deal? Maybe there's something going on with Crash Bandicoot, and that's what they're talking about. But Lulu, down here, commented. And the reason I'm bringing up her is because she's been one of the prime people on the front line. Got my King David, General, King General, or General King. I don't know. Put in the comment section what you think he should be called. We got the King General Hold the Line shirt. Go to the IOP store on Teespring if you want to pick one up. But anyway, so she pop it up here and she says Riz. I don't know what that means. But to me, with everything going on, I mean, we could see a lot of Xbox influencers and stuff commenting on it. People are all coming to the same conclusion that I'm coming to. FTC, Phil Spencer. This picture is pretty funny on him. But what does that mean? Obviously, it doesn't mean necessarily much of anything. A lot of the times, the people involved in these situations know what's going to happen before the actual person says anything. So what's most likely happened, and I might be wrong, definitely could be wrong, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm 100% right. What's most likely happened is the judge has came to her, decision. She has told the parties involved, and the parties involved has decided that they are going to wait till a later date, it looks like, to actually come out with the official announcement. Is that 100% what's going on here? I don't know. I think for the most part, we can all agree there's very few people that actually know what's going on. And I think we got to keep that really realistic. Just because they're over here capping and they're over here celebrating doesn't mean that it got approved or, got turned down. I would say the injunction definitely probably got turned down. I don't think they got that injunction or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a lawyer, but Activision clearly knows something. They could be talking about Crash Bandicoot. We haven't heard anything from them in a while, so that could be a thing, but I doubt it. One thing you can think of when it comes to Activision, they don't really have like a face besides Call of Duty. I would say the dude from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with the mask on, I had him as a thumbnail yesterday. It's this dude right here. One could say he's like the only like big prominent figure face that they can use. I think they got Spiral too, but if you're going to choose between Spiral and Crash Bandicoot, Crash is definitely more recognizable to a lot of gamers, and it would make more sense to use his figure and his likeness to, kind of like pop champagne bottles over the internet. I think this is exactly what it means. We're probably going to hear early next week when this is going to happen and what the actual ruling was. The fact that Crash Bandicoot's on this Twitter page acting a fool like this makes me think it's probably went that way. But, at the end of the day, I just want this to be over. I've been talking about this so long. You could probably go on my channel. There's probably 10, 15 videos on Activision. And that's light compared to some other content creators, which I'm not hating. Activision things definitely, it's a hot topic. People are really engaged with it. So I don't mind. I understand why people would talk about it a lot, especially when that's what the audience wants to hear. A lot of people like talking about the potential of what would happen if Microsoft was allowed to merge or buy Activision, Blizzard, and King. And I think that is a good topic to talk about. I just don't like talking about it. But it does look like Lulu over there popping bottles, Activision over there popping bottles. I don't think Xbox said anything because I didn't get tagged by anything when it comes to Xbox. But most likely, everyone at Xbox is being like, yo, PR sitting there over their desk. None of you tweet. Mess with me, guys. I don't want to see one tweet come from this office. But clearly PR over there at Activision, if this is related to the court case, is like, nah, you guys good. I mean, I'm sure they popping bottles because if this deal goes through, a lot of those executives come out of there with a big, big paycheck. But you put in the comment section below what you guys feel about this. Do you think this is something that is just a coincidence, or you think this is that good? You think this is that celebration tweet? We just heard back from the court, from the lawyers. We stopped the FTC's foolishness to stop this merger. If that's the case, then we probably might see Microsoft close next week, depending if they're going to fight CMA first, which, statistically wise, I don't know. I don't know anything about law firms or anything like that. I don't know if they would have to pull all of Activision games off of the CMA market or pull all of Microsoft products off their market. I don't know how that stuff works. Definitely go to Hogue Law, people like that have a little more up-to-date information on how that whole process works. But put in the comment section below what you guys feel. Do you think that this is going to be good? Definitely put in the comment section if you feel like this tweet is popping champagne bottles, or you think this is just something that's a coincidence that's most likely involving like Crash Bandicoot or something. I'm very curious to hear you guys' opinion. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.